But the question is out there. I mean, the Heat have beaten 29 or 28 other NBA teams. There's one they have not beaten, and that is the Brooklyn Nets this season. 0-4 against those guys. You look at the raw numbers here, and granted, these have been great games. 3 wins by 1 point. The other was in double overtime. But we talked about it, Jack, in our pregame a little bit. What is it about this Nets group that the Heat can't seem to get past?
Get out of here, Matt.
Again, not the first time I've been told that.
Get out of here. No, it's just they match up with them pretty well. But let's not get it twisted. D-Wade is not there. My main man UD is not there. They're not at full strength. And when you become a veteran team, especially when you win a couple championships, regular season doesn't really mean that much. If this is the playoffs, the Heat will step their game up to another level, as well as Brooklyn. If they do meet up in the playoffs, it may be very, very interesting. But everybody at the beginning of the year thought Brooklyn, would contend against Miami, beat the team, Garnett, Paul Pierce, Joe Johnson, all those guys. But they have been giving them trouble. All the games have been close games, but I'm with LeBron. I don't think they're at the point where they could beat them in a 7-game series yet.
I will say this, though, Matt, in the defense of the Nets, is that nobody really has had to go above and beyond what it is that they normally do. I mean, in this game, Joe Johnson was the leading scorer with 19 points. They had 4 or 5 players in double figures, but 19, it's not like Herculean efforts by Nets players, and they have guys capable of doing that. Darren Williams, if he finds his offensive game, I think that's really the guy that everybody's looking at. What is Darren Williams going to do for the Nets in the playoffs? Because if he finds his game and he's more consistent in the second half of the season, that's when you really got to raise your eyebrow and go, I don't know, because he can dominate that point guard position against the Miami Heat, and that's where you could spell some trouble with the way that they played him this regular season. They've got great confidence, 4-0 against them.
Wade did miss his 7th straight game with that hamstring injury, but it came down to the block. You heard Eric Spoelstra say he thought it was a foul. You heard LeBron James say he thought it was a foul. I think we all disagree.
Yeah.
It was ball, then hand. What did you see through?
Yeah, ball, then hand first, and we all grew up with hands part of the ball. And it's just a good block there. And sometimes when late-game situation, I know if LeBron had to do it over, maybe he'd go up a little stronger and try to take Plumlee into the rim with him and dunk on him. But, hey, it's a good block. The referees agree with us, and the game's over.
Seeing this as a great golfer who always hits the great shot, and the wind comes up and takes it away, and that's his excuse. It was the wind on that play. Like, LeBron's not used to having somebody block the shot. Like, you got to blame it on something. I definitely got fouled.
I think he was fouled before he went up by Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson reached and, kind of took a little bit of his momentum away. But you played 12 years, you played 14, I played 19. I've never seen a ref make a call with 0.1 second on the clock. So I've never seen a guy make that call at the buzzer. So was it a foul? Maybe, maybe not, but the refs didn't call it. So.